Protesters have gathered at Vilakazi Street as they are about to march to the Orlando Magistrate Court in Soweto to hand over their memorandum of grievances. They're alleging that cases are being thrown out of court because the courts have hired incompetent employees. They're also calling for justice for the 7-year-old Eastern Cape rape survivor. For more, we cross now to SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla. Good afternoon. Over to you.
Good afternoon to you and to our SABC viewers at home. Yes, we are here at Vilakazi Street. As you can see behind me, marchers are ready now to march to Orlando Police Station and Orlando Magistrate Court, not far from where I have to just move out of shots so that Herbert can be able to show you these marchers. Most of them are from the economic freedom fighters, and they are saying that they are sick and tired of our justice system. But let me introduce the organizer of the march, Thank you very much, sir, for your time. You are saying now you are marching from Orlando West to Orlando East. That would be your Orlando Magistrate Court. Why do you decide to march to Orlando Magistrate Court specifically?
No, thank you very much, Calvin. So like what has been happening recently with the Kwekwe matter, we just thought that as the youth of Soweto, let's make our voices heard and just to cry out about the incompetence of the NPA and whatever they've been doing with these cases and fumbling them. So we just wanted to make our voices heard, number one, and to be in solidarity with the call for justice for our young girl, Kwekwe. That is the first point. Secondly, what is important is to remember that the NPA has been, for years, it's been used as a tool of incompetence whereby justice is never served by the NPA. Right now, we saw what happened with Timothy Omotoso. So the reason we wanted to go to Orlando Court is that as the young people of Soweto are just going to go there and remind those people that what they are doing in terms of the justice, how they are doing the justice, that we're not happy with it. So we are crying with Kwekwe, we are crying with the corruption at that court, we are crying in terms of the NPA. We need a complete overhaul of the NPA. We are not happy with the way what they've been doing.
I see most of the marchers are from a political formation. One would say you are politicizing this issue and you are trying to get points.
No, that wouldn't be a correct analysis, because these are young people of South Africa who are firstly unemployed. These are young people who are affected by GBV. These are young people that actually go to this court if they've got cases. So this is their court. It's not an EFF court. It's not a court of EFF young people. No, these are community members who are EFF members who care about the work that is being done in that court. So they want to see it, that it does the right things, and then there's justice for the millions of young people that are victims of GBV. So it's not an EFF thing, it's a community thing whereby the EFF is leading it.
You can tell me now, what do you think our justice system lacks? What do you think they lack?
So in terms of, there are no mechanisms, because I wanted to actually highlight in the memorandum that we're going to present to the Orlando Court, we need a mechanism whereby we can be able to have a panel where they review the cases that the prosecutors work on, they review the competence of prosecutors, and they just have a system whereby they can be able to gauge these cases. If a prosecutor receives a GBV case, what work have they done to make sure that the victim receives justice? So we need those mechanisms whereby the NPA actually does the work and there's competent people that are there, and mechanism exists whereby they can measure the work that is being done by the NPA.
There are a lot of marches that are taking place in Gauteng, in Eastern Cape, in KwaZulu-Natal. What is it that is different that you have compared to other marches?
No, perfect. So remember, this is a solidarity call, so we don't want to make ourselves to be like we are different in terms of that, but we just wanted the voice of young people in Soweto to be in solidarity. The main was that the young people of Soweto must be in solidarity with the call for Kwekwe to be for justice to be served in that manner. So our march is in solidarity with the other marches. It's just that this one is the first one coming out of Soweto, so we just wanted our voices to be heard to say we are in solidarity with the call for justice for the young lady in the Eastern Cape, and we'll continue to fight the NPA, because that's where we want to take the fight to the NPA, to say we are sick and tired of their incompetence, of their corruption. So we just want justice to be served for all young people in South Africa. That's why we came here today.
So now you are marching to Orlando Magistrate Court. Are they expecting you there?
No, absolutely. We did send them an email request. We've been trying to call them because they know that we are coming, so they decided to ignore our pleas. But that's our court. It's a court of young people. It's a court of South Africans. So we will be marching there, delivering our memorandum and speaking to the young people and tell them why exactly we are here. So we are definitely going there.
Last question, what if they don't accept your memorandum? Because it seems as if you didn't have a proper agreement that you are coming. What if they don't accept your memorandum?
No, as fighters, we had an agreement that we are going. It's just on their side that they decided not to ignore us. That's exactly what we are talking about. Like, these people have taken this justice system and made it their own as a personal thing that they have. So if they don't accept our memorandum, we'll still read out our memorandum and our voice needs to be heard. It's a statement on its own that they've been ignoring us, so we are not happy with it. So we'll still go anywhere. There's nothing they can do to discourage young people of South Africa.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
That was Lebogang Mothibu. Lebogang Mothibu is the organizer of this march. As you can see, marchers chanting slogans behind me. They have told us that now they are making their way to Orlando Magistrate Court, not far from where we are. So we will have to follow them and monitor the situation. But for now, back to you in studio.
Thanks very much. That was our SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla reporting live from that march in Soweto.